Ayo, it's 5 rounds, 5 topics a season. Home of the most controversial opinions. Dropping each round on a Friday. If you're about the top trends, then it's our way. So make sure you subscribe. Believe it or not, the vibe is out here. Whereby the peeps can talk with no fear. Hey, what's the name of the podcast right here? What's happening? This the vibe right here. Pandies be the tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. What's happening? This the vibe right here. Pandies be the tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. Hey, yo, hit the like button. You know I'll be checking.
What's going on, people? Welcome to 5 Rounds. I am One Tali. We've got Mr. Moyo Panda. We've got Kezia, and we've got OV2 Nice.
The legend, the me.
Hey.
You had energy before this. You had energy before this.
The man that still steals a lot of girls out in this world and is out here chilling with all this, you know. Yeah, what's that?
Wow.
Honestly. All right, guys, welcome. Thank you for being patient, guys. Listen, for some reason we couldn't go live on YouTube. We were like I was talking for a good 10 minutes and I realized we're not live on YouTube, and you said we were live. Anyway, we're here anyway.
No, it's YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault.
It is definitely YouTube's fault. So YouTube, this is for you.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Okay. We're here now. That's what's important. That's what's important. So happy Valentine's, for those guys who didn't have you don't have plans, you ain't doing much, we here for y'all. You know what I mean? I could have lit the candle for you, but the best I could do is bring you Mr. Steal Your Girl. Kezia's not gonna sing for you tonight. Not tonight.
I like how Mr. Steal Your Girl has got. He's like LL Cool J kind of look on him. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like licking his lips and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on here?
I'm about to take my t-shirt out in this place.
Please don't. Please don't do it.
Oh my God.
People want to see my 6-pack.
Okay. Carrying on.
Oh my God.
Carrying on. It's not that type of show, Mr. Steal Your Girl. You know what I mean? Whoever you are today. Gunjan, I see you in the chat. Everybody else is in the chat. Let me know who's in the chat. Say what's up. Right. I've said this before as well. If you like culture vibes, laughter, and a hint of controversy, with maybe a bit of technical difficulty, you're on the right channel. Like I said, we're on 1,644 subscribers. So thank you for getting us over the line. Can we get to 1,650? Yeah, let's do it.
Amazing.
Right.
Subscribe.
That's right. If you didn't check out last week's video, check it out as well. It was a good one on the Grammys. Me and Ovi reacted to that. Ovi was like, yo, let's react to this. And it was actually a good idea. It was epic. It might go down in history, another Grammy. So it was the Grammys, yes.
Yeah.
It might go down in history, the Super Bowl thing, the whole Not Like Us thing. So, yeah, man, just go and check it out.
That was a good episode, by the way. I watched it. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. You see, another person who's watched it. Okay, today we're talking about dating dilemmas, the pressing questions people might have about dating. We're going to try and clear the myths, or sort of help people a little bit, because
before you go, why are you dating yourself?
Yes, I'm dating yes, I'm dating.
Okay, no, because let's be honest. Like, why would you want to listen to someone about dating dilemmas when himself?
If they're not dating,
I'm not. Hey, wait.
You got
The
it.
best person to
don't
listen
get
to
it.
is a person who's not dating to ask
Yes.
them what's going on.
Exactly.
Listen, I know. Listen, I know. Listen, I've got this advice before from people who are not dating. Man, you're free. Man, it's cool. It's this, and then you stop dating, and then you get into their boat. Yeah, nah.
You know,
This boat ain't fun. This boat ain't fun because the boat is fun when you're guys together, right? Right, you're guys and you're chilling, and the boat is absolutely fun. But the moment when this guy has to go around the girl and this guy, and you're left here like, fuck, what am I do? What am I gonna do now? No. Everybody now has got some girl, and you're right there like,
And you're
okay,
alone.
you know the best.
all right.
You know the best
Who
advice.
is open? Yeah.
The best advice comes from people that need it. You know that, right? You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, true.
They tend to give it out. They tend to give it out.
And because they have experienced it, so they give you what they have experienced. That's the whole thing about it.
Exactly. They're trying to help you. They're trying to help you. You know. Let me get this started, and then for those that haven't jumped to this stream, I'll put the stream. Don't worry, I'll update the channel so you can see the stream. In the meantime, let's start the discussion, right? Ladies first, actually. So I'm putting you on the spot, Kezia. You know what I mean?
All right.
In fact, how can I forget? Welcome back, Kezia. I said it on the previous one. Welcome back, Kezia.
Yay, I'm happy to be back, guys.
That's it, guys. So Kezia's back. She's here for you guys. First question, right? What five things should you ask somebody that you're looking to date? So you meet someone. So you, Kezia, I mean, we know you're married, but let's just, pause it for a minute, park it for a minute. Or let's just rewind time. Rewind time to when you were meeting your husband. Yeah. What are you laughing at?
There's 5 things you'd ask somebody before you date. Okay.
Yeah. So 5 things you should ask someone you are looking to date.
Have they been married before?
No. Do you have money? You're like,
ooh.
Do they have kids too?
We're gonna dig deep into this.
What else do you ask them if they're working?
Okay.
Listen,
no.
I have.
Don't waste your time.
Listen,
don't beat about the bush. Don't beat about the bush when you're saying if you're working. Simple. Do you have money? That's not to beat about the bush. Are you working? Are you working? No.
Do you have money?
Yes, simple.
No.
Don't be telling us here, are you working? Okay.
What if they have dangerous money? Because at least if you ask, because if you just ask, do you have money, and then they tell you, yeah, they show you their account.
But money is money. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
But where is it coming from?
You as a woman, if you're happy, your boo-boo comes home and say, babe, here's some racks, go spend some money on yourself. Are you gonna be like, where'd you get it from?
No.
Or you're gonna be like, thanks, babe. I'm off to do my nails, my pedicure. I'm doing my shit. Or you're gonna be
he
like,
has secured the bag. He has secured the bag. That's about it. Nothing else.
You're gonna say, where'd it come from? And he says to you,
where money is coming from now is scary.
Exactly.
2 weeks down the line, you've enjoyed, and then bam, so that
one
money
life
I
to
gave
live.
you.
yeah, but it's less for
life to
you.
live.
Yeah, okay, maybe. How much money are we talking?
You only have one.
No, it doesn't matter. But like,
Because if it's little money, then don't put your life on the line. But if it's like in the meals going there every week 3 meal, okay, cool.
yeah, are you gonna be asking questions? You're gonna be like, where are you getting it from? Yeah,
I just be like,
you'll be like, oh no, I don't want to touch that money. I don't want to touch it from.
Yeah.
So if you go to the shop to spend it, are they gonna ask you where is it coming from, or they're just gonna say, oh yeah, you're paying in cash or whatsoever?
it's okay since you're paying in cash. But no, you gotta ask people where they're working, their background.
Yeah.
Okay, but then honestly, I don't think people will ask these things. I'm only saying these things now because I'm married. But then back then, you'd probably ask the most useless things.
Of course.
Literally, the most useless things you'll be asking each other. As long as the chemistry is there at first, you'll be like, yeah, that person. Later on, you start finding out, oh, I should have asked about that.
That's what we want to get into. That's what we want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? So, okay, fine. Before, you're saying that before you used to ask different questions. Give us an example of the questions that you feel were not relevant. We're quite, when you reflect, you think, nah, this wasn't the right question.
What was I asking that? I don't think I've ever asked anything that this wasn't the right question. I think I would get my question just by, how you don't have to ask, you just chill with the person and get the answers.
Okay, so did you have like a formula? Did you have like a formula to follow? Did you have like this is your routine? Do you have a formula? You're like, okay, so we're going first date. This is how I'm gonna chill. You know what I mean? I might chill it out. Maybe do you have a way? I'm trying to understand because like there's certain shit you can't ask anybody. Some people get offended if you ask them some stupid shit. To you think it's a good question because you're trying to get in a relation with them. To them, they're like,
actually, yes, people do get offended. Like people run away if, let's say, you ask them, so where do you work? How much money do you make? Like, whoa.
Yes, because if it's my first time meeting you and you ask me where I work, trust me, boo boo. I am going to tell you that I'm an executive manager in some company that you never heard, and I'm going to make you believe that shit. So I'm gonna make you believe.
I own a bank. I own a bank. You see this bank here? I own it.
I am gonna convince you that shit so much on that day. You're gonna be like, yeah, this nigga that really does that.
From my father.
Yeah, and that's the thing about questions. Unlike just chilling, you start to answer the best you can. Oh, okay, so I do this, I do that. Unlike if you just chilled, oh, do you like this, whatnot? And then you see people coming out naturally.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Because if people ask questions, people tend to lie. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to impress somebody. Because the whole point is you're trying to impress that person to say to like you. But if you don't ask too many questions and you just chill, you get the answers by yourself. You know what I mean? If somebody will ask you some shit, I'm like, okay, you don't know who you're fucking with right now. This nigga can lie.
But wait a minute. The question is not exactly. Okay, it's not. So the time is not like you've just met them and you ask them. The question is, what 5 things should you ask that person? Not that you've asked them, but what 5 things should you ask that person if you are looking to date them? That's the question here.
I think even family background also, you can find a way to ask about their dynamic.
Okay.
But like,
I think for
do
me,
you have anyone in your village to feed
like religion, those kind of things.
Right.
Okay.
So fair. When you say religion, can religion actually give you limitations to date someone because of your religion, because of what you believe in?
Yes.
I think it doesn't it can later on as you go on, because you could say, I don't mind that, but you see, because you've been raised in different situations, sometimes it works out, but sometimes it also doesn't. But it's just best to know your beliefs, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think religion plays a huge role. For example, I'm just putting it out there. A Christian and a Muslim, they meet and they are attracted to each other. There's obviously that thought about like, okay, so if we ever start dating, like it means if I'm a Christian and I eat pork, I don't have to make pork. Do you know what I mean?
That's a very good point.
There's those things that one has to consider.
That's a very good point, because so if you love pork and you also love this Muslim lady, what you going to give up? Because you have to give something up, don't you? Or you're going to have to give pork at different time or what?
I'm alive to her face. I don't eat pork, and once she moves into my house, I'm burn that shit in front of her. I'm like, B, we're doing this barbecue. Pork chops. Pork chops marinated.
But not only that. Not only that. Also, there's
end up with McDonald's.
There's food choices as well. Let's say you meet a vegetarian and you love meat. Like
exactly.
I am not dating no vegetarian my whole life. If I'm dating vegetarian, I might as well date a rabbit.
Okay. Clearly, clearly, somebody's doing a Kanye West today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Clearly, we've got Kanye in the building today.
Yeah. Do you want?
No, I'm just saying. And I appreciate they love the vegetarian. They want to eat a lot of vegetables because they want to save animals. But sure, if you want to save animals, don't eat their food.
and
Leave their food to themselves.
here I am. I was actually giving him a graduation to LL Cool J. Now he has just downgraded to Kanye West.
Yeah, this is not LL Cool J. This is this is LL Lame Z, my friend. Talking about.
No.
Talking about.
I tell Peter, I told you straight up. 5 things: credit score. We gotta know how many bills you got. Do you owe some money somewhere? Are we able to get a loan? Criminal record. Yeah, criminal record. Gotta be there. But sure, look, this person could probably just rob the bank. He robbed the bank because he was broke at the moment. Don't put it on. Don't blame on the guy. He was trying to survive. It was a survival instinct.
Gunjan says, yeah, go on. Sorry.
On the criminal record, like why the criminal record? Why the criminal record? Like everybody fucks up.
Exactly.
No matter, everybody fucks up.
Yeah.
So are you gonna lose? Are you gonna lose a good man, a good woman because they've been to jail or they've done something stupid in their life?
Yeah, but you see, criminal record doesn't mean only to be to jail. It could be anything. You could be on the road and you're drunk, or you get a criminal record for that. You get a criminal record.
It depends. It depends to do with what it was.
Yeah, but that's a criminal record. Yeah. And she says immigration status, which is true. Like, I ain't dating you if you don't have the red passport. No, please, thank you.
Emotional, damn it.
Wow.
What's
up, Adele and Miss Melina? How's it going? Guys, I've got a question for you guys in the comments who've just joined. The question is, what 5 things would you ask somebody, or should you ask somebody that you are looking to date? Of course, Mr. Ovi Too Nice is talking about red passports and things like that. Things of that nature, my God.
First question, before we even meet, what's your state? What's your immigration status? So we need I didn't know which place.
How did you end up here? How did you end up here?
I didn't know where the money is going.
Aeroplane,
exactly.
Student. If I know a student, I say, no, here we're going to have a lot of hassle.
What is your visa?
I'm not a survival kit. I'm not a medikit.
I mean,
survival kit.
Yeah.
I mean, listen though. Life is like a movie. Whatever person you meet in your life, just know that they are the main character in their story.
Yeah.
So whatever they're going through, you have to empathize at a certain point, at a certain degree. I mean, if their story is like, what's his name, O.J. Simpson, then you would question. All right?
Yeah, exactly.
But how are you going to know? How are you going to know?
True. How are you going to
How are you going to know? That guy, it's not like he's going to tell you, well, I got gloves that don't fit. There's, stuff, there's evidence all over my house. And, they're not just going to come out and say, yeah.
But in the case of if somebody did tell you that, okay, so I did this thing, this back then.
And they didn't know, just run. Don't pass go. Just run. Run. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. Don't pass go. Right. Quickly, Mr. Drew and Mr. Ovi, what 5 things are you asking someone you are looking to date? Let's go.
I mean, I don't know. Like, dating has changed throughout the years. So
true.
What I was asking when I was 25 is not the same thing I'm asking now, like 20 years later, right?
Okay.
I think before I was more like more of a naive, egotistic energy in me because I was young, and that's what every young boy does, right? So the questions were more like, uh, they were very simple. They were more like I just need to get into your pants. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
now you
That was the
probably be like, it's okay that you killed 2 people. At least it's not 3.
that was the main goal.
So time's running out now. I just two is fine.
Exactly.
Wow, this
Exactly.
is not,
Exactly. So you see the red flags, but you still go on. She'll be like, I just have like 3 baby daddies, and whatever, and you'll be like, oh, they must be all messed up. You're such a good girl.
Exactly.
You do this kind of thing.
Yeah, but if you got more than 2 baby daddies, I think there's a no go.
So that's the question you're asking. If she's got baby.
Yeah, no. If it's not, I'll be honest. I ain't got no problem with any woman that ain't got children. I've dated women that got kids before. If you're gonna have 2 is the max, but for me to even take one that has 2, it has been that it's a desperate situation.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but if you got 2 or more and it's different baby daddies, I think for me it's a no go. I'm like, nah, I can't do this shit. Like you felt the first time, second time, what? Third time lucky? Nah. I ain't playing those chips.
Again, let me refer to the fact that I say that every person you meet, they are the main character in their own story. So whatever they're going through, like it has nothing to do with you. They're just going through life, right? But now, as a fully grown adult, the first thing I would ask if I meet a lady, I would say like, "Hey, what is your opinion about life, about what's going on, like the zeitgeist, what's going on around the world?" That's the first thing I would ask to just gauge the intelligence of this woman, right?
True.
The second thing would be, do you have a job? It's not because I'm looking for money from her, but I want to know if she's got financial stability, so she's not riding on me.
True.
Nigga, if you don't want to ride alone.
It's a normal question. Have you got a job? So that I know that she's not just riding on me.
Because on the other side, they'll also ask the same thing as well.
So basically, what you're trying to tell us, you like sugar mummies?
No, I don't.
How did you even get there?
Welcome, Fatson. We're talking about.
Oh my good lord!
What have I just walked into, man?
You just walked into a lot of mess.
A lot of mess.
No, because I put 2 and 2 together. I understand that this guy loves sugar mummies.
No, but seriously, listen.
If she had the sugar mommy, he ain't tipping her. He ain't tipping anything else but sugar mommy.
Gunjan has asked, what if she has a job but loans? That's another question to ask. Debt, have you got?
Yeah. I mean, but still, like when she's got a job, she's got financial stability. It means she can sort out her problems on her own. She's not riding on you.
True.
You can deal with her issues, and she can deal with her issues, and you're dating. That's okay. Right, and she can also ask me the same question to say, "Have you got a job?" So that she can know that I am not also looking for a sugar mommy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
what if she gets sacked? She has no savings and she has debt. What are you going? And she's moved in with you. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do? See, Gunjan is on the same page as me.
Well, that depends. That depends on how you look at it. Things can happen along the way.
Then you put the second question.
How committed am I to this girl that I am going to, let her problems be my problems?
Simple. You go to the next question. What is her immigration status?
So
Okay.
what's the discussion point
The
here? 'Cause I'd like to
question,
throw my 2 cents in as well.
of course, Fatsu, before we move along, the question here, because somebody keeps talking about immigration status. What five things should you ask somebody you are looking to date? Quickly, Fatsun, before I get to the next question.
For me, it's just one question rolled into one. Miss
Okay.
Independent. You know what I'm saying? Miss Independent.
That's what I just said. That's what I just
Uh-huh.
Miss
said.
Independent.
That's what
Exactly.
I
There
just
you go.
said.
You see, walk like a boss, talk like a boss, all
Talk
that.
like a
You know,
boss.
she look after herself. Like like
Okay, so if
someone that's that's grounded.
Listen,
Knows her shit. You know
okay,
what I mean?
if we simplify it to people who don't understand, sugar mommy.
no, no,
No,
not
no, 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 no,
necessarily.
no, 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 no.
Listen, 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 listen. I was watching this podcast, an American podcast. I can't remember which one, but there was a good point mentioned there to say, like, listen, men, we often get into problem because we want to be the savior of the women that we meet. We think that
Amen.
we can be the savior, and then
I
when
ain't
you
saying
meet
this
someone
shit.
who, yeah, when you meet someone who doesn't have a job, you feel like, oh yeah, I want to be a man to take care of this woman. No, she got her own problems. If you meet a woman who can handle herself, who has her own plans and future, then
Me,
your worlds kind of fit in with each other
no,
because
me,
she's
I
got her
want a
own
woman
plans and
that can
future.
save me. I want a woman that can save me. Save
Hold up.
me.
Hey,
Hold up.
sure.
If you ain't saving me, she's gonna hit the fan.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal
Oh.
offensive side eye.
it's a preference. It's a preference. Okay,
So
my
that's why you gotta see the credit. That's why the credit score comes in. How is your credit score if she
Credit
did the fan?
score.
Are you valid to get a loan? How
Okay,
valid are you?
okay.
How,
We're moving on. We
okay,
are
my fourth
moving.
one. Am I on the fourth one right now or the third one? Fourth one or the
I
third one?
I don't even. You guys
Okay,
stopped counting. I think when you were like, into this sugar mommy thing. We got into
sugar
sugar mommies,
mommy.
and you guys forgot to count.
Okay, it would be the fourth one then. Okay, fourth one. I'll ask her, what's your spiritual standpoint? Like, what do you believe in?
That's what Kezia said.
Yeah, to
Oh,
me, it's a very important thing. Like, what do you believe in? Like, what's your spiritual standpoint? Like, where are you in this
Yeah.
whole, discussion about spirituality? Are you that? Are you that? Are you that? It
for
really
Yeah.
me,
matters.
for
It
me,
really
for me,
matters.
loyalty is key. Someone that's got your back, someone that supports you, that's on the same level with your energy, that will keep you grounded, that will just that'll motivate you, that will make you the best version of yourself.
Aha.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
How,
Okay.
how do you go
But
about asking that question? Like, do you ask them, are you loyal? Like, how do you go about asking that question?
if DJ Khaled can
I
say,
think
why
it's one
can't
of
I?
it's one of those that you don't even ask, you
Are you
just start
loyal?
noticing.
Yeah, but you'll know, man. You'll get energy. You'll feel like you can feel vibes
Yeah,
and
because
energy
if,
and
if
all
you
that.
do
Like,
something and they're supportive without even asking the question, you start to know that, oh, okay, this person would support me, would be around, they'll be
yes,
down for me.
support is a
Mm,
big thing. Support is a
I'll
big thing,
let you
and
down.
and
Okay.
support and all that rolls into one. Someone that, regardless of your flaws, will have your back. Do you know what I mean?
right.
Exactly.
But like these
So
days as well, you can't really tell. Have you guys seen that movie? I don't. It's a fiction, but I think it was based on true events. Have you seen that movie, Fall from Grace?
Nah.
I
Oh,
I've
have.
not known.
Yeah.
When did
oh,
it
Yeah.
oh.
did it come out? When did it come out?
I think it came out 3 years ago, like just before Corona, if I'm not mistaken. Fall from Grace. Yeah, it's a brilliant film. It's a brilliant film. A divorced woman
Uh-huh.
meets a guy, really good guy that just changed her whole life and perspective of men because she hated men. And this guy gave her the most amazing treatment any guy could ever do. He was a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And then the twist of the story happens to be that he was the son of the best friend of her best friend, but she didn't know, and they were scamming her basically. And there was a murder involved where she was convicted of murdering him, but he was still alive.
Yes.
And then in the end, they were
So
scamming her to steal her property and her money.
attempted
Right,
murder.
okay.
That sounds a bit deep. That sounds a bit deep. What a twist! What a
It is.
plot twist! Wow.
It is.
Okay.
So you can't
Okay.
really know. You can't really know who to trust these days. It's
That's
like,
You
true.
actually can't,
There's
yeah.
there are many facets. I think it's a leap of faith when you're the loyalty thing. It's difficult, and the trusting as well. It's a leap of faith. You're sort of investing in the
And
person.
nowadays, people really hide their character. Eh? At
Yeah.
first, it was easy. Now people will hide it for like a good 5 years until they get what they want. You're like, but they weren't like this. You're like,
But is it a case of nowadays, or has that always been the case?
It's always been the case, but I think
yeah,
it's even worse.
It's not a nowadays thing, in my opinion. It's like someone's true colors are their true colors, regardless. They just choose to expose them.
I guess now the stories are shared more. We should say that.
Yeah, because
it's an open community.
That's it. Yeah, it's easy to access this information these days, and you find a lot more out about a person a lot sooner than you would.
I think love is just a risky game. It's just a risky game.
What? Not really selling it, guys. You know what I mean? Considering the day, and the hearts in the background, you're not really selling it. Question here, right? You guys said that. This true colors thing. It's been there. Is it a case of maybe people are not taking their time enough? Are we rushing into things these days? And not because I think back then people can stay in a marriage, enough to live with a person and I guess cope with that person.
But back in the day, people amabilidad, like amabilidad, they would get in it, but amabilidad.
Translation for amabilidad is they were coping.
Back people were going through it, and then there are people these days who get married after meeting six weeks, and they stay married for 30 years. So it's just, oh, God help me, and then you jump in.
Our culture actually made a song.
Married for what? 30 years?
Here we go.
Our culture. No. Baby girl, excuse me. I want you to come back. Married for 30 years.
Yes.
Experiment purposes or for you?
There was actually a song. A cultural song that was saying, meaning you have to cope with whatever situation is coming your way.
Okay.
Stay in there and cope with it.
30 years. What are they studying? Is it a special degree? PhD, Master plus. 30 years.
A continuation degree.
Guys, you can't be serious.
Wow.
You can't be serious. Okay.
Wow.
I need to move this along, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Okay, number 5. My number 5. My last one. And this is going to sound very controversial. Because there's a double standards involved or tied to it. Listen, I've been asked this several times, and I don't know, maybe because I'm a black man living in the Western world, but I've been asked this several times. What are you packing? I would. What are you packing?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
A suitcase, maybe. A suitcase, a backpack, possibly. I'm not sure.
I swear to God, in this day and age, today, I would ask the same question. Like, girl, what are you packing? Like,
literally. People used to ask that back in the day. I don't know. I feel like when girls get to some age, like 30s going up, they don't mind that. They don't even ask.
I'll tell you why. Because when girls get to the age of 30 going up, they're just looking for someone to die with.
Yeah, but
so it doesn't matter.
They're not looking for a relationship. They just want to be in the group that they had a partner before they die.
Yeah. I think
so
that's it.
It's a status thing.
Yeah, it's a status thing. It's a status thing. I'm 30. I'm going to go 31, 32, 33, 34. And people going to look at me like I'm that same sweet hole. So I gotta upgrade. So what I gotta do? I gotta be with someone. When I'm with someone to die with, people are gonna be, She settled down. She settled down. Now you ain't got no reset pattern in your body. It's still body that was fucking around when you're 20s.
Exactly, because Ababa, guys actually start looking for like proper people. Because when guys are younger, anything that's coming, they'll chase. Like, hey. And then when guys start getting older, it's like, no, I've got options. And then it goes like, hey,
But
I'm growing up.
No, not all guys. How about A Green? Come on. Not all guys.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I know it's example. When you're teaching in class, you have to have an example.
No.
Tay Green is his own humor. Tay Green is another category to study. Okay.
That's another topic. That's another topic for it.
Let's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry on. I'm going to carry on.
Because Onesmus has married and divorced before, so like you can see the levels.
Gunjan's been saying a lot. He said an independent woman you date is an independent woman you find to date is always and comes after she had a lot of fun. I don't know, man. I don't know, Gunjan. High school fun, college fun, work fun. This man has trauma. Honestly.
Yeah, I think Gunjan will be the type that's gonna ask like, "What's your body count?"
Guys, once she's over 30, that question is not relevant. Please, if we're asking those questions over 30, come on, grow up.
But seriously.
And then you get married and they tell you the body count. You get shocked.
That's what. Maybe you can agree to this. Are you not going to be concerned if the woman is, for example, the one who just slept with 1,000 men?
Is she sleeping? Is she
no,
still
because
sleeping
it's
with
concerning.
So my controversial opinion to this, as someone that I believe to be a good judge of character, you'll know from the initial conversation if she's for the streets.
Yeah, and that's simple.
Do you know what I mean?
There are some key indications.
Would you know though?
You'd know. Yeah, that'll be an indication.
I was about to ask that. How would you know? Because women hide.
They hide it really well.
Let me tell you now.
And even the ones, even the good ones that have been for the streets, you will know without even having to ask, without even knowing.
True.
And it's a harsh thing to say because everyone gets a second chance and everyone can change their ways.
I'm going to give you a situation. that I have experienced. Like this was not long time ago. This is December. I met this really nice girl, really good looking girl. She seemed very mannered, like well mannered. We were out at the club having drinks and hanging out, whatever. And she started telling me like, "Oh, I'm very chilled. Like I take my time with guys." She was telling me this, potentially that maybe we could hook up or something. I was just listening. Yeah, I take my time meeting guys, whatever, and I'm a very difficult person to get. That's what she said. But fast forward 3-4 shots of tequila, and I am on the dance floor dancing with somebody else, and I turned around and she's like smooching with a guy like on the dance floor, like smooching with a guy on the dance floor. And I'm like,
that alcohol does not hide character.
So in my review of that situation. And I think we can all agree, Drew's game is weak.
Oh God! Just to hear another one.
Is it just me? No,
bro.
Eden. Your Honor, allow me to defend myself, Your Honor.
Calm down. 1:30. Can you record this date of time? 14th February 2025 at 20:25.
Death of time. Drew, you done lost your girl to a bus pass having ass nigga, man.
Your Honor, allow me to defend myself. Allow me to defend myself.
So before you defend yourself, you openly came on a very public platform and openly admitted to the world that you know my game is weak without admitting that the game is weak.
No, not even.
Let him cook. Keep cooking.
Not even. Let me defend myself. In that situation, I say to myself, I just dodged the bullet. Because I could have been that guy who would have given into that lie and said, like, "Oh, she's very nice. Oh, I want to date you."
And also, who are you dancing with? First, who are you dancing
right back. I'm gonna come right back.
I mean, seriously, I dodged the bullet. And I know deep inside, like I don't need to be outside to hunt for girls. Like that season is way past. When I go outside, if I do meet someone nice, fair enough. But I'm way past that age where I go out to hunt for girls. Like that's not even my thing anymore.
That's because you can't.
No.
You know what the girl said? You know what the girl said when she was with the other guy? This is what she said.
All I can tell you is cry more.
Okay, so hang on a second. There's a difference. There's a difference between knowing yourself, in a sense that you're mature. You don't need confirmation from anybody to confirm that you are a capable guy or capable.
Hang on, one sec. One Charlie, put that sad background music on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hang on.
Go again.
And then I love that.
Carry on.
I don't need gratification. I don't need someone to confirm that, like, oh, you're a hot guy. You can get. I like that.
Carry on, son. Carry on.
I mean, come on. When you pass 40, there's no need.
Hey, Drew, you're really giving me this impression as that type of the person that that has had a big failure and now is just giving you.
Okay. So since
don't let
you want me
nobody
to
define who you are. You the greatest thing I ever have. Is that what's on?
Listen, I would have loved to tell you how much I get laid, but I can't because I don't kiss and tell.
Now it's going somewhere.
But you will find out. At a certain stage.
Tell us.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is, you will find out at a certain stage. Guys who are past 40s, they get laid often than guys who are 25.
Hold up.
That's just a fact of life.
This is taking a very big.
That's a fact of life. Guys who are past 40,
he's having a good Valentine.
They get laid a lot. They get laid a lot. More than the guys who are 25. Because the guy who's 25, he's trying to prove a point. He's trying to go out there.
Yeah, true.
But guys who are past 40, they attract. They don't chase. There's a difference.
Yeah.
It's
right?
It's Valentine's. What have you got right now, huh?
You don't have anything.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna be like.
Didn't you one time? Didn't you say something in the beginning of the show before I jumped on that? Or no, it was you, Drew. Actually, he said people that talk the most have the most advice, and the ones that have failed the most.
It was me. The people that give the advice are the ones that actually need it. Yeah.
He did.
No, but seriously, this is going out to all the men out there. Just take your time. When you pass 40, you're gonna get laid. Like the amount of lay, you're gonna be surprised.
Really?
25, it's your trial period. And then when you pass a certain age, you just, relax. You let it take its way. You know what I mean?
I don't have the right music for you, so I thought I'll just do the sound effects for you. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
But 25 is when people have like the most energy.
You know what I mean? 25 is when you're at your peak physically. You know what I mean? So then
I mean,
at 40 with your
do you know the reason why? Do you know the reason why girls who are 28 or 25, 28 would not want to date someone who's at 25? They prefer dating someone who's older.
Yeah, because they've got money. Because they've got money, boss.
No, it comes with the maturity sense of you as well. Like,
yeah, I know. And to be fair, you're right, because they go to clubs and try and talk to girls and have no game and end up losing their girl to someone else.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that coming. I was like, this guy.
Guys, smash the like.
I saw that coming.
He is cooking. I remember.
Cheers, bros.
I knew that was gonna take a turn somewhere. Like,
man, this guy came with violence. Okay, question: should a woman ask a man out? Because there are a lot of women who are waiting for men to take them out even tonight. So should they just go ahead and say, "Hey, man, let's do it"? You know what I'm saying? Should they do it? Should they?
Yeah.
For truth's sake, maybe.
So my simple answer to that question is yes, because there's no time like the present. And
why not?
And I think in this day and age as well, you've got nothing to lose. And let's face it, what guy's gonna say no?
Wow.
Ooh, some guys don't like that actually.
Some guys don't, which is fair. However, yeah, in my opinion, there's no time like the present. So yeah, and in some ways, sometimes I guess the traditional is for the man to take the lead. However, sometimes the woman just needs to show you a few subtle signs that they don't have to ask directly. A few subtle signs that you pick up on that is good enough. You know what I'm saying? So
at the end of the day, though, I wanted to ask this to Kezia. Like, I believe men, we don't make a decision when it comes to asking out. Like, a woman already knows what she wants to get. She will give you a sign, and in the event that you got the sign, you pursue. Like,
actually, you're right.
We're out. We're not in the game. We're outside the game.
it is the girl who like leads you and like gives you the green light, and then
you know what I mean.
Drew,
because we think like, oh yeah, I made a move on her and I got her. No, like she knew already, like A to Z what's gonna happen. She just
true. Even like buying of stuff, like if you're in a relationship, you notice a girl will start talking about it like months before. We should get we should get this, we should get this.
Yeah, even like little subtle date night ideas, even as far as like, I'm not gonna go there. Let's go.
Let's go on a trip.
Me, I think girls out there, I just want to say to you, Mr. Studio, your girl right here, ask us out, because sometimes we want to be asked out, so that we can see that
some of you need makeup and a BBL first. You know what I'm
saying? No,
listen.
As my father always say, if she asks you out, she wants you very much.
Really?
Yes.
What if you just want to pocket?
I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what this. I don't
Listen,
know.
guys, girls, don't be shy. Okay, be that female that we should be. We should be like wow, we were.
But also sometimes if a girl like asks out, guys run. Guys will run away.
No, listen. No, do you know what? I think that comes out to guys. I think that I swear, I think that comes out to back when I was young. We used to think that things. Okay, we used to think that things are supposed to work that way. Okay, because we grew up understanding that things work that way, where a man is the one that's supposed to make a move, you know. But like sometimes, like I don't think there's anything wrong if a woman say, "You do you want to meet up?" You know what I mean? Do you want to go on a
Yeah,
date?
true.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go on a date? You're not saying that.
Mm.
Yeah, come and fucking do some shit to me. But you just saying, "Do you want to meet up? Do you want to go do something?" You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think it's normal in this day and age. If somebody thinks that's weird, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life.
But the nature of a man and a woman, they say we are hunters, you know. So
Yeah, no, yes,
True.
we are
we
hunters.
ask them
Yeah, fair
questions.
enough. We are hunters, but there's nothing wrong because you should understand there's certain guys, right? And like there's certain guys,
Uh-huh. Mm.
they would feel out of place. They would actually, you know, sometimes it works with people's brain, and they would think like maybe this girl doesn't really feel me that way. But you know that simple
Yeah.
movement, or that simple step of a woman saying, "You want to meet up," can actually give a guy motivation. Say, "Okay, so she's cool with me. She wants us to do something." Then that guy can take
Oh,
control.
okay, okay.
But
Yeah,
then
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
that, that
yeah.
that's that,
Yeah.
that's what I was alluding to earlier. Like, sometimes
Yeah.
you just got to jump at the small subtle signs. That
Yeah,
mind they don't even
Mm.
need to be subtle. They can be the most obvious signs, but
yeah.
indirect that you just jump at and you take the lead. So
And once you take that lead,
to me that's a girl asking you out, and
yeah,
then the rest is up to you. Do you know
then
what I
the
mean?
rest is up to you. Then you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. I think because you know certain people have got different minds, have got different feelings, and different like certain people would be paranoid, thinking that okay, I think she ain't feeling me. So for a woman, just show
I
them
was
that
about to say that.
yeah, that's
yeah,
yeah, I was somewhere along those lines anyway.
yeah,
But
just to show that guy that I'm feeling you would actually
Yeah.
take out that manhood of him to say, all right, you feeling me? So I'm gonna show you that I want you and I want to be with you. I want to take the next step. Then this guy will be comfortable to say, what's up, babe? You want to do this? You know what I mean? Because if you just hit it once, you try to give that, you give him that light once. You know what I mean? Because
Mm.
some people are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Not
So
true.
it's like leopards and crocodiles.
Hey,
God.
but no, wait a minute,
It's
wait a
true
minute.
though. It's true though. Leopards sometimes hunt crocodiles, and crocodiles hunt leopards. It,
Yeah,
it, it
when food is scarce, sometimes it's what drops in the plate, my friend. Sometimes that's the situation.
Chakwambale chokuya mwe, chakwambale chokuya.
And my suspicions are after 40, I think your search range expands. You know, that's what I think. You know?
after 40, trust me,
You
trust me.
start, you,
After 40, you don't search.
you start
No,
You create
guys,
an
after
ocean,
40,
an
you start
ocean.
looking the five
after 40,
questions. The five questions you
after
ask is if they have a Zimmer frame, if they've got a pension. You know, these are the things. They got a
yeah.
landline.
Are you are you paying into your retirement or what's up? You
Okay.
gotta know shit like that. You gotta know shit. You paying into your retirement or what's up? I wanna know.
One Tali, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts on personally, yeah, a woman should be able to ask a man out, but for me, I would rather do the reverse because I'm still very old school when it comes to things like that. Because
Yeah.
because if you're in terms of asking somebody out to say, okay, not going on a date or whatever, because I think at a certain point in time when you're with someone, it becomes a little bit
Uh-huh.
more casual. So that person can just say, "Oh, do you want to go out? Do you want to go do this? Do you want to do that?" But then initially, you're interested in someone and you want to date them and all of that. It's very unnatural for me for somebody to ask me out because I
Yeah.
something starts playing up. I'm like, yo,
So it's a power dynamic thing.
it's a power dynamic issue for me. It's like, oh, maybe you could call it insecurity, but I'm thinking, yo, if she's asking me how many people is it just me she likes or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I start asking those questions simply because, in a position like that, I've always ended up on the wrong end of the stick. You know what I mean? Either it's a 619 or somebody just trying to run game and stuff like that. So I start thinking, yo, she's trying to run game or something. Because
So I'm gonna ask you a very stupid question right now. Speaking of
Yeah.
power dynamics, so would you let a woman on top?
Yeah, of course.
You would.
Of
If
course.
it's a power dynamic thing, would it only be just? No, I mean, look at it that way. It's only a power
Yeah,
dynamic
but
thing. It leads to somewhere.
But Drew,
I don't even think it's just a power dynamic, but I get one, Dali. It feels right for the guy to start off that situation.
It's also based on character. Like, you know, I'm a firstborn, so you know my characteristics are normally to lead the way or decide or whatever it is. So if I now, you know, if I link up with someone who's also a firstborn and they ask me out, it would don't get me wrong, in this day and age I'll probably readjust, because if I know that person likes me, then it's a different story. But if it's just out of the blue, like there's one time when I was going for a job interview, some girl just approached me. How you doing? Oh, you all right? Oh, can I have your number? I said no on the spot. But then after the interview, after the interview, I was like, you fuck. I was like, oh, damn it. That girl was so fine. Do you know what I mean? But automatically,
yes, like, you would run. You'd be like, hey, what is going on here?
Exactly.
Did you see that viral TikTok video? I don't know whether it was like staged or something like that. There was this girl at the airport, and she was writing a note to a guy who was sitting on a laptop. Like,
I saw it. Yeah. I saw it. Yes.
And then she dropped a note to him, and the note read like, "Okay, you're a really cute guy, whatever, blah blah blah." And he took the note and put it up in his ass, and then threw it away.
So in a nutshell, I think for me personally, I mean, women should be allowed to. You should be allowed to ask people out. You know what I mean? You should be allowed to. But but for me personally, I prefer to ask the person out. I really do.
Yeah.
It's just I've been doing it for a long time. Maybe it's just me being stubborn. But don't get me wrong.
Nigga, shut up. Which game?
Lord Jesus.
Which game?
Let's just say he likes a missionary. That's
no.
Let's just leave it there. He likes a missionary.
This guy likes Zaba Mudamai.
No. Come on, gentlemen.
Let's leave it a missionary.
Come on, gentlemen. No. It's just, for me, it's the natural thing. Like it's got its phases, I think. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just based on experience. You know. But
no, I agree with you. It's based on experience and of course like preference. But some people like it that they make a move, and some people like to be, you know, hunted. For me, it's a variation. It varies from time to time. Sometimes I like to be hunted. Sometimes I get hunted like way too much, and I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm just a piece of meat out here. Like, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And going back to that, what is it? There was something that you guys mentioned around the signs, you know, whether you know this girl is for the streets or not, or whatever it is. There are some key indicators, you know. There are some key indicators. If you take a girl to a bar and the bartender says usual, my alarm bells are tingling. You know what I'm saying?
Why though?
Usual, boss.
Okay, so imagine going to a nightclub and
the
all
DJ,
the bouncers from the bouncer. The bouncer, what's up, Shaniqua? Hey, how are you doing? You get inside. It's
either she owns the club or she lives next to the club. Yeah. What the hell is that about?
You're trying to buy a drink, and the barman knows her by first name. What's up, Orchies? And he slides in. Just don't drink too much now tonight. You're like, okay.
It depends where you are though. If it's a small village and that's the only nightclub in town, like everybody will know her.
No, but they won't know her that bad.
But what's the difference if it was the other way around though?
That never happens, boss. This is why it never happens. What are you talking about? This is why it never happens. Look.
That's a good point.
No, like seriously, no, because I've been living in areas in the past where I walked in and female bartenders, oh, you're right, Fab, what's going on? Like shit like that, and it's like there's nothing to it. Like why is the dynamics different?
No, okay, for a guy, because think about it, right? even for me, when I'm getting to know someone, I don't tell them I'm a rapper first, because every time you tell a girl you're a rapper, she just thinks groupies or whatever it is. That's not really the lifestyle. And I'm thinking of that meme now, what people think I'm doing as a rapper and how it looks like being a rapper. You know, like, it's not like that, because the depiction of a rapper is, hey, groupies, oh, this, you know, every other girl and whatnot. Those things, you know, they it's like unconscious bias, isn't it? Those things, they're already in your implant.
No, but it's true. But is it not true? Is it not true?
No, it's not true.
About rappers. About rappers.
Facts on 130. This is a question for you guys as rappers. Is it not true?
Get right here, man.
Is what not true?
It's not true.
That you rappers, you like
and that myth about backstage, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about you, man. For me, it was true, bro.
There you go. For him. It's just him, not me. It's just the guy down there, not me, guys. I'm good. I'm good. Guys,
no, I'm playing.
No, good. No, you motherfuckers out there spitting rap, right? You're speaking lines.
No, but like, no, it's like, so again, there's a bit of a common misconception. But again, I don't think that label of being a rapper or even a DJ, Drew, like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's like everyone automatically assumes that because you're in that sort of position where you can entertain people, let's not lie to each other. We do have a way with words. We've got a good way with words because of the craft that we've perfected. And
yes,
I mean, I don't know about Drew. Drew's like
Drew.
He loses.
That girl comes to you. Play for me. This song. You know, you play that song, she come back. Oh, thanks for playing my song. Well, I like your music. I say, I like how you play. You also like, yeah, me too. I want to play with you.
I mean, listen. There are perks that comes with a job. Okay,
and you're not helping me right now.
You can't run away from those things.
No.
Okay, there's a certain time you enjoy those things, and the certain time you don't enjoy those things.
Nope. I don't associate myself with Mr. Moyo Panda here. Perks with the job. None of that. I ain't. Sorry. Perks.
There are perks that come with the job. But
I'm professional about it. We don't do groupies. We don't
all I'm saying is, like, listen, for example, me as a DJ, everybody thinks that, okay, I've got easy with women. Like, that's the concept.
Well, you do.
Well, let's just say when it happens, it happens. But
after the club, during
after the club,
sugar money's
DJ booth, Monica Lewinsky style, huh?
Listen. Even David Bowie, like, women used to throw underwears on stage. Like, these are the perks I'm talking about. And it's not like you have to act on it, but this is what it is. Like,
you are not helping me.
No, but then I think is I get what he's saying, because I think there's a certain group of people, groupies, that are known to do that sort of thing. And then if you're seen with said groupie, even entertaining a conversation, you're automatically labeled. So I wouldn't necessarily say that we go and do X, Y, and Z with groupies. It's just one of those things it's a common misconception, and it's all associated. I think it's how you handle yourself. And if you're that kind of guy, there's no problem doing it. My question from the beginning was, what's the problem with it if it was the other way around? Like, just because a girl's walked into a club where she's being greeted by the bouncer and all the barmen, like, why is that a red flag? Right, like, what if she's good? She's a popular figure in the play. What if she's being looked after by these people?
Then
to add to that, would you date a DJ?
No.
Female DJ.
Would I date a female DJ?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Maybe because I understand the entertainment industry, maybe. But with what Fatson asked the question, he asked an interesting point. When you flip the script, do you know what I mean? This is why it's important to set these things. You know, when you're about to get this, we go back to those 5 questions that you ask somebody before you date them. If you know that person's a DJ, that person's a rapper, then you have to understand the nature of their job, their surrounding, the people they're going to interact with, right? Because this comment, it came from a general point. Like, I'm meeting somebody who, let's say, for example, is a lawyer, all right, or is I don't know, has nothing to do with that industry, or the links are just not there, even in the personality. Oh, I don't really go out much. Then you go out that one night and everyone's like, yo, 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 or even you meet that rapper's like, hey, remember backstage, hey, you my manager. I'm like, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you don't explain those type of facts, because even for me, I look at those things like, hey, what things are potential pressure points? You know what I mean? That's why when I say, hey, I'm a rapper, the first thing people ask is, oh, so you a rapper?
So I'm gonna disagree still. You know, I think I think it's. And this is not an attack or a dig at anyone. This is there's an element of insecurity there, in my opinion.
Double standards.
That's what it is.
No, it's not double. I just said it's the same thing.
Guys, before we go on there, I just want to say, big up, what's up, guys? Because I have to deep there. I have a few things there to do, you know. So as it's Valentine's, guys, and I appreciate, guys, and for those people that are watching this stream live or watching it after, please make sure you subscribe, like, share. You know what's up? We got Fatson up here, DJ Drew in this house. Don't worry about that rapper up there that he be asking out women, but he's refusing because it's in 4K. But
so how do we ask and refuse as well at the same time?
No, you do it in backstage. I know. I've got receipts.
Oh God! Guys.
Big up, guys.
No. For real. It is for me. It's definitely insecurity. I think it's the same as what Drew said. You know, you hit on someone and then 1 minute, boom, there was somebody else. I mean, personally, in that environment.
Seriously, when it happened, I was just like, oh, thank God! Like I dodged the bullet.
Don't lie to us. You're not like, thank God. You're like, oh shit.
Drew, come on,
there goes my child.
No, but seriously, because honestly, when she was telling me that, I got a little bit committed. Like a tiny bit of me was like, maybe I could try to explore this girl. Like
he's starting to admit it.
Yeah, and then she's like, you know, I'm not easy. You know, I'm not easygoing. Like I take my time with guys, and I was like, okay, I hear you. Because she asked me how old I was, and she's younger than me. She's way younger.
There it is.
She's like 23 or something. She's like 23 or something.
Yeah, then she figured out how much you have. She figured.
Yeah, and I'm in 23. Like I'm old enough to be a dad. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Let's see what you got. And then all of a sudden on the dance floor, she's like all over this guy. She's like smooch.
But once again, okay. Did you meet that girl in the club or did you come with her?
No, I met her at the club.
Well, there you go then. Name of the game. Like honestly, like, you know, I think personally,
it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter where you meet a girl. You can meet a girl at a library and she'll still be messed up.
That's not my point. My point here is I wouldn't be hurt if I'm talking to someone and then next minute, you know, it's the nature of the environment, you know, personally. Like, you know, I think a lot of guys, especially when you go out, even here, like I noticed that a lot here. When you go out and say that this guy talks to a girl and then that girl talks to you, you know, you get mean mugged. But that other guy, when literally you've both met that person there, you know what I'm saying? So there's a sense of possession, you know, like I've spoken to that person, mean nobody can speak to her. Oh, she can't speak to you, you know, sort of thing. I feel like in that case, it's the nature of the beast, man. Like if somebody's old man dance moves, if somebody's spoken to you and they move on, come on, that's life. That's literally what happens outside of the club. You speak to someone right now, you don't see it. You speak to them, they're telling you you're the only one. Next minute somebody else calls them, they tell them they're the only one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, it's a game of choice, and then in that situation they didn't choose you, unfortunately, Drew. But you know, it is what it is. Happens.
I'm also gonna have to say farewell as well. I know I said it was just a quick cameo, guys, but I'll be in the comments though.
Valentine's. It's Valentine's.
Valentine's is coming. Hey.
Peace out.
All right. Peace, man. Peace. Let's one more question and then to share a word of the week, man. Let's go. I had another question for you, Mr. Drew. When?
Holla.
When? And I asked when. I had a document here. I asked it. Where's my document? This guys, you guys today.
And you got a lot of comments also that you should read out.
Yeah, I saw that. So, yeah, I saw that. Don't worry, I'll get to the comments. In fact, you can read them if you want, Mr. Drew.
Okay, so we've got Mose Karim who's commenting here, and it says old timer Wantali. By the way. Because you have this old school flair to things.
Oh yeah, about asking women out and that. Come on.
And it says, "Blimey, old man dance moves were doing it for her." I think now he's talking about me, maybe.
Yeah,
about the situation where somebody
old man dance moves were doing it for her. The man was doing the 2-step or the electric shuffle. You know what I mean? And this girl was like, "Yep, we in there, we in there, we in there."
Emotional, damn it.
Oh man. Okay. next question, right?
I can do the twala bam. I can do that.
Okay, go on.
For an old man, I can
do the twala bam.
No, find me at the club. Then I'll show you the twala bam.
Okay. I've got 2 questions to ask, but I'll ask one because we've got time for one. I think the more important one is this one. How does one know? How does one know whether a relationship is worth saving or they should let it go and move on?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes. So how do you know, Mr. Drew, when
if
is
the
right
relationship
time?
is worth saving or not? If they respect you, man or woman, it doesn't matter. If they have the utmost respect for you, then that relationship is worth saving. If there's no respect, get out of there. Leave.
Okay. So respect is the basis. Everything else, it doesn't matter. As long as there is respect.
Listen. Love comes after. This is what people are like don't get. Like in a relationship, love comes after. Respect is the utmost thing. That's the golden rule.
Okay.
If I respect someone, I wouldn't do anything bad to them. I wouldn't want to do anything bad to them.
That's a good. You know what? That's a good factor. Respect. Yeah. Respect. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it at that. I'm not even going to add. I don't even think I can better that. Right. I'll ask the next question then. This one is more for the, I guess, the Gen Zs, because these days a lot of women want to know if you're exclusive or not. So when does a relationship become exclusive? Do you have to? Because a lot of women tend to get you to ask them out now. They're very strong on that. You have to ask me out. You know what I mean? So now when you ask officially, I know, Mr. Drew, you're maybe not in the Gen Z, but when does a relationship become exclusive? Is it after 3 dates, after a few dates, after you know?
I think with me, if you have been intimate and he or she asks you for another date after the intimacy, then that's official.
Wow.
That's official.
Guys in the comments, let us know what you think. Ladies, actually, when does a relationship become exclusive for you? I want to know, because I think a lot of people have different answers. Some will say once you've kissed, that's it, exclusivity. Or once you've gone on a date or 2 dates. Some people even say 3 dates, that's it, we're exclusive. Do you know what I mean? Because those are the new terms, isn't it? Exclusive, aka courtship.
But I mean, also the dates can be really fun and nice. But when it comes to the intimacy part, if that doesn't work, that chemistry doesn't work there, and why pursue it?
Yeah, but there's a lot of blurred line. There's a lot of blurred lines on this, because if, say, for example, I approach someone now and I start talking to them and all this stuff, right? And then, maybe we start talking, we go on one date, we go on another, and then I talk to somebody else. That other person will probably get mad or could get mad. Like, hey, I thought we were talking, sort of thing. You know what I mean? This is why I'm asking, like, because a lot of people talk about this exclusivity thing. Do we still not have the choice to go, actually, this is not right for me? and go somewhere else. Instead of doing the Netflix.com thing, starting one movie, leaving it, start another one, leave it, start another one, leave it, come back to the first one.
Listen. These days, Fatson say like it was happening before, but I believe it's more exaggerated these days. It's more like advanced these days. It's more like out there. It's like, yeah, it's intense these days. It's too much these days. Like you would be speaking to someone, going for a date 2-3 times, but they're also talking to other people and going for dates 2-3-4 times. You're just like one of the uh, one of the choices, one of the preferences they have.
Wow.
So if you make it out of those preferences, out of the filter, because they could maybe start by 10 and they filter to 4 and they filter to 2. These days is happening, and
Wow.
we have to accept that this is what the society has become. Yeah. And if you don't want to be part of that, like just be out, don't go on these dating things. Just live your life, and if something happens in your life, it happens. But if you're gonna go through this dating life situation, like it's happening, you're not the only one that's seeing that girl or seeing that man. If you're going out on the first date, second date, she has a variety, he has a variety. It's just a fact of life. So you do what you have to do to be tilted down to 2, and you see if you're the likable candidate.
Wow. So Moses says exclusive equals when we Netflix and chill over pizza. Wow.
And
hey, Netflix and
Really?
chill. They're different now. There's a different term. Somebody was telling me about it. I've just forgotten the term. Netflix and chill.
There's a new term for it now.
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm not saying it here. Okay, wait. Let me check.
People are fast. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I used to like Netflix and chill though. Netflix and chill is cool though. Like, what? Netflix and chill. Like everybody knew the code. Like that is the code. Like there's no beating about the bush. Do you want a Netflix and chill? Yeah, I will come for Netflix and chill. Okay, fair enough. And the rest is history.
Netflix and chill, Reddit and spread it. Guys, this is where IMAX and Climax, X Files and no, I'm not.
Man.
Hulu and Zulu.
Oh man.
Scrabble and Agony, Scrabble and Dabble, Walking Dead Walking Dead and getting Blu-ray and BJ.
Oh man. Oh,
I'm gonna Toki and Pokey.
That's very obvious.
Blockbuster and Nutbuster. Okay, that's it. I'm done. There's quite a few.
I'm actually gonna try that one. Do you want to do Blockbuster and Nutbuster tonight? Oh god.
Take out and make out. Hulu and hang. BuzzFeed and proceed. This is just this is crazy. All right, yeah. So those are some of the terms people are using these days. So be on the lookout, people. Be on the lookout. Be careful. You don't want to get caught out. Right, Chicha word of the week, Mr. Drew. I know we are meant to do 5 shots and chill, relax. Some of us are on drinking breaks, but I guess now that Mr. Drew is drinking and Mr. Obi is drinking,
I'm back in action. I had to take that long break. It's necessary time to time.
Nah, I'm holding out.
Yeah,
I'm holding out. Moses says, "Can we get a PDF with all of them written down?" No, my friend.
He's on some mission. Moses is on some mission right now.
Do you know what I mean? Hulu and Zulu. What?
Oh man.
BBC and this guy said BBC and ... BBC.
Strangely, you're gonna meet a nerd. You're gonna meet a nerd. She'll be like, "Oh, so you like listening to radio then?" And you'll be like, "Yeah, I like listening to BBC."
Okay,
Are you
okay,
into
okay.
radio?
Okay. Mr. What is the I'm looking for more, since it's Valentine. I'm looking for more. What's the Chichewa word of the week, Mr.
Let me
Mr.
see. Since it's Valentine. Hey, Wogondedwa.
Oh, okay. Ogondedwa means loved one.
Loved one, yeah. Since it's
Mm.
Valentine.
Okay. Chichewa word of the week is Ogondedwa. Ogondedwa.
Mose Karim is on it. It's like BBC iPlayer. I love it. BBC iPlayer. Oh man.
Guys,
Yeah.
let me see if there are any good ones. Let's see if BuzzFeed and Proceed, Amazon Prime at bedtime. Come on, come
Really?
on, come on, come on.
Oh.
There's I ain't got now.
Oh
What you got,
man.
chat? Guys in the chat, what you got? So Okondedwa means loved one. That's the Chichewa word of the week. So yeah, guys, whatever you guys are getting up to, you loved ones, don't be doing nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? And definitely don't do what Drew is doing in the clubs, guys. Don't.
I am drinking and I'm just gonna relax and chill. I'm going out tomorrow night, not tonight, but tomorrow night. So it's a warm up for tomorrow night.
Hey, we're in trouble. We are in
Then
trouble.
I'm gonna be dancing Twala Bam tomorrow night.
That'll be you. Don't break anything, man. Don't break anything.
No.
We need to, and also stop asking women if they've got a Zimmer frame or life insurance. It almost sounds like you're trying to sell them something. So how many years till retirement?
Oh man. Oh,
we want evidence. We're a panda, right? Everybody, thank you very much for coming on. Like I said, sorry we were late, technical issue, but I hope you enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed this. I want to say thank you to Kezia, Ovi Too Nice, Fatson, Moyo Panda, you know what I'm saying, and all of y'all. Please don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. And if you missed the last week's show, go check it out. We are also on streaming services, guys. So Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, all those things. We're there as well. So give us your feedback. We need to hold a board meeting. So we need to hold a meeting with everybody. So you guys, the pandies, and also the panel, right? Because we're trying to change a few things. So I will let you know about the details.
I was asking earlier. I really want to see how Gunjani looks like. Like
Gunjan,
send us a picture of you.
Gunjan, have you got Discord? By the way, if you got Discord, join our Discord, man, so we can talk there as well. Because I know sometimes we don't do live, so and you're not happy when we don't do live. So if you've got Discord, Gunjan, let's connect over there. Right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Thank you to Mr. Moyo Panda. We are out of here.